true ending can commence. So, for a true ending, I don't know how long the true... Blaze, are you still there? Blaze! Blaze! Damn it. She missed it. No, it's okay. I'll just show her the Yuri CG afterwards. Blaze, how long is the true ending? Blaze is here. I heard my name. How long is the true ending, Blaze? Oh yeah, Monica said she saw it, guys. She put a message here. She saw it. She's just muted right now. As in, it's very... not long, as in it's very short. Okay, so we can do the true ending right now then, lads. Let's do this. New game. So, if I remember correctly, for the true ending, we just have to pick... Oh! Where you find that special day. Oh? So, if I remember correctly, to get the true ending, we just pick Monica this time. Because Monica says that she's waiting for us, so... Pretty sure it's Monica. We just have to pick Monica, so we just boop, 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 boop. What the fuck? Wait, what? Are we racing? What? What's happening? Okay, everyone. Are you ready? I guess so.
Hello.
Yeah! Would you like me to count your time underwater? That sounds good. Get ready!
Why is she behind her?
Because they're both in the water. I don't know. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3! So is this like a new... Is this a new thing? Is this a new thing now? I guess there's some new stuff. I'm holding my eyes shut as firmly as I'm holding my breath. I don't know how long I can keep this up. Actually, this isn't that bad. I could... No! Need air now! People are saying Sayorica! It's Sayonica! And there she is! This isn't fruits, yet. I see Sayori rising from the water, gasping for air just as myself. I guess with bated breath, it's really just a figure of speech for you two. Who won? You did, Sayori, by a nose length. What? But I wasn't even running! It's just another figure of speech. You both made it to 10 seconds. Well, almost. What? That's a bug. Sayori!
Yeah, I think this is bugged.
Sayori, your clothes! Oh no, what's happening?
I think her clothes and Monica being behind her isn't supposed to happen.
Just keep going, it's okay! Yay, I win! Good job, Sayori. Monica seems to be entertained by our little competition. You pull around for some more time. I must have the courage to try swimming from one side of the pool to the other. It's not as bad as I was expecting it to be, but I get tired after a few laps. We tried diving to the bottom of the pool, and Monica tries to give us a few tips for swimming more efficiently. Hey Zero, we're going to get something to drink. Ah, okay. Mind if I join? Of course not, silly. Monica said the smoothies here are super yummy. Alright, so yeah, and everything else I think is pretty normal. So we... Oh. Someone's nudging me on my shoulder. I turn sideways and pry my eyelids open to see the culprit. Oh, this is us sleeping. So I'm pretty sure what we're looking at right now is Pobaw's update, because I'm pretty sure he said he added more lines to certain things, so I think that's what we're looking at right now. Either that, or this is true ending specific stuff. If you skip the old text, it won't take long. Should be some slight variation. Okay, so yeah, Blaze is saying that we can do the true ending in this stream. Yeah, I'm pretty sure either that or because, well, no, I guess the update thing wouldn't make sense because we wouldn't get this dialogue. So I guess this is true ending only stuff? Maybe? Feels like true ending only stuff. So what's happening? I'm glad I found some friends. Of course, I probably couldn't get myself invited. I think we went to sleep. Zero? Are you up? Okay, yeah, Blaze was right. There should be true ending available. You get extra stuff. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Sayori. Sorry for waking you up. You've been asleep for a while, and I was worried that you'll get toasted in the sun like this. Huh? What's the time? Sayori looks towards the sun with her hand fixed to her eyebrows for shade. I'm not sure. Sayori, I swear, you tell me the time by looking at... It's about 4:30. Ah, no way. I stand up and look around me. There are considerably less people than before. Is it already 4:30? Did I actually sleep for that long? Sub-Zero, what I miss? You missed the ending of... Sup, Mr. Toasty? You missed the ending of Yuri's route, and now we're doing the true ending. Is it already 4:30? Did I actually sleep for that long? Most importantly, how in the world did Sayori... Oh. What's wrong, Zero? I thought... There's a big analog clock on the wall in the direction of the sun. Oh. He thought that Sayori looked at the sun and figured it out. Did you think I can't read an analog clock? Meanie. No, of course not. I didn't even know there was a clock. Jeez, that's enough. Fine. By the way, where's Monica? She already went to the locker to get changed. Already? Oh man, I was hoping to get to know her a bit more. Yeah, she says she wants to prepare for some things for tomorrow. We can't stay for much longer either. In half an hour. Pool's closed, Zero. If I can make up my mind, the loudspeaker confirms what Sayori just said. Hello, dear customers. Sorry to say, but we're closing in half an hour due to scheduled maintenance works. Apologies for the inconvenience. Have a nice day. What do you think? Should we join her? Do you want to go home? Well, there's not much time left, so I don't see why not. Zero, since you're already leaving, do you want to go home together? Sure, might as well, just like we used to, alright? Yay! That animated expression brings back so many memories from our childhood. How she kept up this lively demeanor through the years is beyond me. She always radiates this selfless joy with juvenile naivety. I wonder how she'll face life's real challenges. Bigger problems than tests, and waking up on time are bound to happen. Not that I'm the one to talk about preparedness. Hopefully Monica will inspire her to step up and change for the better. Hopefully. Let's go, guys. I would like to see Monica again. Oh, fuck. You know what, Sayori? I had fun because of you. I'm gonna say it just in case I fuck it up. I mean, I'm gonna say Sayori because I still think it's a dick move to say Monica. I mean, I'll still get true ending. It's fine. It's just I'm being nicer to Sayori. None of that really matters besides the fucking acronym game. So maybe not 5 minutes. Shouldn't take too long with Skip. Although the exact time I'm having trouble guessing with the stream and all. I mean, because I was gonna say I might have saved it. I was thinking of saving the true ending for a video, but I don't know. Depending on how much I actually can skip, I might just keep it for the stream. And from what it looks like so far, we're getting pretty far. So let's make a poem for Monica, just in case we don't mess up. Let's do this. So let's click. Monica likes the official one, so oh my god. Oh, she jumps now!
Oh!
She actually jumps now! Oh, that's cool. It won't make much of a video on its own. Alright, yeah, so yeah, that's why I'm keeping it during the stream. Too long, didn't read. Visual novel. That's cute. ER, emergency room. I still love Natsuki's interactions mimic boisterous youngsters. That's funny. Not in my backyard. True type font. And hazardous mattress. Hazardous material. Whee! Skipping and stuff.
Skipping.
Looks like more than one Doki can like an acronym. Yeah, blue demo. I think it's like the poem. Because the poem minigame in the original did the same thing.
Yeah.
What? Those cupcakes are so cute. As it says, you're fixated upon a pair of cupcakes that have an animal face drawn on with icing. So cute! Don't feel ashamed to say it, Natsuki. Why didn't it let me skip that? I saw that before. What? What's happening? Stop it, Maud.
Maybe it's because, the time where your save file, like, died?
Maybe. I feel like there's a... Oh yeah, that's how I like it, sweet and dark. I feel like there's a reference somewhere in there. I like all the thoughts since I've demoralized myself enough just by thinking about the price I have to pay. What should I get? Skip? You can get a skip. When did she say this? The usual, miss? Yes, please. Cappuccino! Fucking Sayori. I both of my hands on the table. I look around with the most serious poker face I can force. Why? Oh. She's asking about the cookie thing. I actually do all those things. Oh my god. Just talking about the competitive game. Yeah, this is probably because I didn't save, because some of this is the same dialogue. Coffee didn't cost a fortune. You're just drinking and that's it. What else do I get out of it? It's not like a game that stays in my collection. Oh yeah, we're talking about carrying the thing home. On the way home, the vents. Yeah. That's when we went out with Monica. Oh yeah, who's there? Just who? Just Monica. Is this a reference to something or simply bad joke? Oh yeah, he kept them in the alley in the pool. Yeah, that's the bad joke. Alright, as we ask her questions. You play video games too, Monica? What do you do for fun? Oh, they didn't save when we got this option. We got this option before, though. Ah! We got it when we cheated. But it didn't count that we did that because I was like, hey, you weren't supposed to be able to click that choice. There's the exit music reference. We go home. We talk to these three. Say X if you like black coffee. I cannot like black coffee. Titan, you like black coffee? That's interesting, I guess.
Ew.
I had the whole radio thing. Ready to take a fat L0. Natsuki! You about to catch this L. Alright. I guess the second girl doesn't really matter because we have to stick with Monica. So, I don't really... It doesn't matter, technically, right?
Just go...
Because, I mean, they're not even gonna get a sad ending. So, it's still like... Some people are saying go with Natsuki, but... you know what? Let's go with Natsuki just to see how much it affects the thing. So, yeah, let's just go with Natsuki. Plus, because I can know Natsuki's better, I think. Maybe not. I might accidentally get Sayori. If I accidentally get Sayori, then we get Sayori. So I'm just gonna go. Kiss, hug, kiss, hug. Hazardous mattress. Has a zebra made a trade. Boyfriend figure. Bacon, lettuce, tomato. No friends, wait. God damn it. Tell everyone except mosquitoes. Together everyone achieves more. Good game. Just kittens. Surprised face. I think I got Natsuki with that. Yeah, I did. Alright. Natsuki time! Borrow the first volume, or like half Natsuki time. Just break a girl's heart? Blaze, don't be mean! They're not gonna, we're not breaking their hearts. They're gonna be fine, it's true ending, everyone's happy. Don't try to trick me, Blaze! Wait, what? Oh, it's this fucking thing. Oh no, I thought it was the one to say to walk forward. I guess it wasn't that option. Baking for special occasions, Natsuki? Oh fuck, I picked the one that it didn't save when I went back. We got this answer before. I know you bake for special occasions, Natsuki. It's because I love you. What? What? That. I love you too. Blaze said, haha, you just have to see what happens. Blaze! It said true ending! I don't want to be sad!
What if the true ending is the saddest of all?
I'm sad. I'm curious, Zero, what made you decide to stream True Route in this stream rather than wait until the next upload? Well, Robbie, I asked Blaze, who, like, helped work on the mod, and he basically said the true ending wasn't long enough to be its own video. So, there you go. I don't want to, like, give you guys a 5-minute video. Like, here you go, true ending. Alright, so, I'm pretty sure, I don't know why I'm saving. I'm saving in case I fuck it up. So yeah, basically, we have to pick Monica. So, the zebra. No, fuck! Not in my backyard. Cool story, bro. The portable network graphics. You guys know about that emergency room? You know that's not safe for work. Also, Monica, Sean put in the comments saying, Monica, you said nobody likes being tickled. I do, though. So there you go.
Did I say that?
I don't know. Oh, you said that when you were making fun of Sayori. Remember when we were making fun of Sayori and I was like, I don't know, maybe she just likes it. And you were like, nobody likes it. I'm like, I don't know, she just likes laughing. Sayori's weird. What was the fucking Skyrim meme?
Skyrim meme?
Yeah, the fucking, we wake up. Oh, finally you're awake. They caught you trying to cross the border.
Oh my god.
Wait, what? Wait, this is new dialogue. Excuse me? Now their respective issues until... I think you probably know enough of it by now. What about you, Monica? Does the club help you with something? I'm sorry in advance if this all sounds very cryptic. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special out of things I love. That's why I chose literature as the focus of my club. After we had the minimum amount of members, I was super excited for somebody else to join. I sent out an invitation online. I was waiting for him to come and make friends with everyone. To help the literature club become a more intimate place for all my members. And say I had a varying degree of success. Many times I had to make sacrifices. And then I convinced myself that the end justifies the means. There are some special instances where things went in a modified way. And these stories have been told so often they might even be true. And I can't remember. What I did remember, I ruminated on. And given the opportunity, I'll show you the end result of my process. That's how things went this time. Without you. What do you mean this time, Monica? Anyway! Alright, so let's do. Oh, fuck! I know you've seen it so that the others are happy first. But I'm not mad. Zero. I know much more than you think. Oh, that's the message you get if you don't pick Monica first.
Oh.
That's the message you get. Granted, she's only saying that because I went to the other routes, I'm pretty sure. Because I'm pretty sure that's the default thing that she says if you don't pick her. Like, if we picked Natsuki and then we went with her, she would probably be like, I know you went to make the others happy first, or something like that. Or if we picked her last. Unless that is a true ending thing. Oh no, no, Blaze just deconfirmed. He said, yep, Zero. Okay, so yeah, I was right. Yeah, that's what happens if you pick the others first.
I mean, keep in mind that you did restart your whole thing at one point because it fucked up. So, like, some stuff might not count.
Yeah, no, but Blaze is talking. No, I'm pretty sure she counted. No, it counted, though. Because remember, when my save fucked up, I went through the entire game again and went with Monica first, still.
Oh.
To get my save back. I made sure I did everything exactly the same. We probably won't do it again anyway. At least not during this summer. I think we all found a different kind of happiness outside of the literature club. You saw all of us at our highest and our lowest moments. Oh. Thank you for spending so much time with all of us. Monica goes silent for a moment and slowly leans into my embrace. She's warm to the touch and her grip is soothingly gentle. I wish I could be there with you. I wish I could hug you for real. I wish I could make you happy. Because you did. Words are cryptic, and so heartwarming. I don't know what I did to deserve this. We only met less than a week ago, but she's saying these like she cares for me more than anyone in this world. She lets out a sigh and hugs me even stronger than before. Minutes pass. I hear her softly breathing next to my ear. Thank you, Zero. She lets go of me so slowly that it makes me think she doesn't really want to. Do you know what they say about good times? I think I do. They never last. You came a long way, Zero. There's one last thing waiting for you tomorrow. Cupcakes? Maybe. Yes! I try to lighten the mood by overplaying my enthusiasm in a silly manner. Monica seems unpleased by it, but it doesn't look like she's particularly sad either. Maybe something more. More hugs? I'll just say it's a surprise you won't see coming. Oh god, I'm scared. Now I'm terrified. Come on, let's go home. Tomorrow's gonna be a big day, and you should be well rested to keep up with all of us. Alright, Monica. I believe you. And I believe in you. Aww. I ain't crying, you're crying! No, I'm not actually crying. Well, that's nice, though. I like this. This is nice. Play says, dude, Pobaw knows how to really play with the feels. He really does. God damn. Also, Monica's lines was kind of like what Sayori says in the regular DDLC True Ending. It's very similar. Because doesn't she say, like, thank you for spending time with all of us?
I don't remember.
I could have swore. Yeah, thank you for spending so much time with all of us. I could have swore Sayori in the True Ending says something, like, similar to that. I don't know if this is, like...
regular DDLC.
Yeah,
yeah,
regular.
She does say that.
Yeah. I don't know if she says you saw all of us at our highest and lowest moments. Does she say that?
She said something along those lines, yeah.
Blaze said,
She said something similar.
Blaze says, I only wrote True Ending in general with some edits, and Yuri's second date, and proofreading, and a few ideas here and there. Overall, Pobaw did 90% of the writing. Jesus.
Oh, wow.
Yo, Zero, that does happen. I think she does say that. Okay, yeah, so that's what I was saying. So it is... No, Zero. Okay, so she doesn't say, you've seen us at our high and lows. Okay. But she does say, thank you for spending so much time with all of us. Wait, Doc! Yeah, Doc, Act 4 Sayori True Ending. When did Doc randomly show up in chat?
He's probably been here the whole time.
He has not been here the whole time.
I don't know, man. You know, Doc's weird.
Try not to sleep too much, Zero. It's midnight. We lose an hour of sleep tonight. Oh, is it actually daylight savings? I didn't think about that tonight. Huh. Thanks for reminding me. Doc said I showed up 5 minutes ago.
Tonight? That's not tonight, that's tomorrow.
He said show up 5 minutes ago. Well, more like Pobaw did 95% with contributors and art. He did a fantastic job. He really did. Pobaw did a fantastic job. You too, Blaze, with everything that you helped with. Everyone who worked on this, and with anything that they threw at this mod, with like any terms of help, they did a good job. It's a nice ass mod.
Yeah, they did. Do a good job.
Start walking to Monica's house, changing topics on the way. Our confrontational attitude almost seems to have vanished. We both tease each other lovingly. I tell her about me and my interests. To my surprise, she patiently listens, and her face doesn't show any signs of judgment. It feels like something has changed today. Not just the way Monica acted towards me, but the way I feel about myself. Even though this summer won't last for long, I'm filled with confidence regarding how things will go at the start of the next school year. I believe I could achieve so much more than I did so far if I put my mind to it. Did you have fun? Of course I did. It's been great talking with you. I hope this long journey will be fruitful to you. I'll see you once again tomorrow. Don't worry. I won't forget to bring the sun lotion. I'm not worried anymore. She hugs me once again, albeit for a much shorter time than before. I stand in front of her house and watch her elegantly walk to the front door. In the corner of my eye, I notice the drapes being pulled to the side behind the window. skinny-looking, black-haired, bearded man looks down at me. He nods. I anxiously nod back. He adjusts his glasses and walks away from the window. I swing back to Monica, and I notice her looking me straight in my eyes. Before entering the house, she said something. I never could read people's lips from afar, but I think she said, "I love you." Oh, fucking old dude. They both fucking nod at each other, like it's time.
Yep.
This is that dude just yeah. Doc said, "It's Dan."
It's Dan.
Wait, was the description?
I feel like maybe it was.
A skinny-looking, black-haired, bearded man with glasses.
It is. It is. It's Dan.
Doc is like 0. It was Dan.
It's Dan.
Is Dan in this mod?
That's Monica's dad.
Monica's dad is Dan, of course.
Makes sense.
Makes SummerTime's the best mod now because Dan is in the mod. Blaze said you got Dad's approval. You're right. She said her dad was very strict too. We got his approval. We got Dan's approval. Daddy Dan.
Oh, yeah.
Finally,
Dan.
finally he approved me. I bought 2 plushies from him. I'm surprised you didn't notice at first. Needed my help shaking my head. Shut up, Doc. We're gonna be mean. I didn't really think about it.
I didn't either.
I didn't think about it being Dan. Alright, let's do this. Oh, are you ready, boys? Let's do it! Man, I thought I'd feel so much anticipation just by walking into a locker room. I'm already looking forward to what this special day has in store for me. Oh god, I'm afraid of what this has in store for me. Alright. Oh, she said for her song. Do you know the name of the song? I do. And if all goes well, you might hear it pretty soon. Why? Anyway, the girls are already waiting for us in the pool. Come on, let's not miss out on the fun. Barking out another word, she grabs me by my hand and gently pulls me towards the door. Follow Monica into the pool and notice Sayori and Natsuki passing a red and white and blue beach ball between each other. They look like they're having fun and both are fully engaged. See? Natsuki showed up, guys! It is true ending! She's here! She's here!
Oh my god, she's here. Everyone is here.
Carlos, weave into a smile. Sayori's clumsiness shows as I see her miss 2 of the 3 shots she makes while we're approaching them. Meanwhile, Natsuki kind of looks like a sardine, but dives towards the ball as fiercely as a piranha. When they see me, they wave their hands at me. Seeing the opportunity, Natsuki shoots the beach ball towards Sayori. She looks over to the ball, quickly approaching her, but doesn't have enough time to react. Wah! The ball bounces off Sayori's head. Okay, everyone. How about we form teams of 2 and play against each other? Yeah, that sounds good. Would you like to be in a team together, Zero? I look over to Monica since I would prefer to play alongside her. That's a good idea, Sayori. If Zero's okay with this composition, I'll be on Natsuki's side. That way the teams are more balanced. I guess that makes sense. Yay! I get her point, but still rather play with Monica. I mean, on the same team with her! Of course! Alright, so I guess this is pretty samey, so we'll skip that. Oh yeah, and then it was probably inevitable if somebody shoot the ball out of the pool. Sorry, I'll get it! Monica glides over to me while Sarah goes to retrieve the ball. Hey, would you like to end the game and go somewhere else now? You mean all of us? No, just you and me. I'm enjoying this right now, but I can't decipher Monica's intentions. Oh no! Oh no! No, I can't pause! I can't save! Ah!
Press escape.
I can't!
What? It's not letting you?
Pobaw, what have you done?
Oh no! Ask Blaze what the right answer is.
Oh no! Blaze said leave them!
Okay.
Blaze said damn it, leave! I just imagine
No,
Blaze
someone
just
got
being
timed
like, he's like, leave them all! Follow
Someone
your
was
heart,
timed out.
boy!
Someone was timed up for 5 seconds.
Someone was timed out for 5 seconds for spamming. You stand in a place where won't be in the way of foot traffic. Okay, so then now you're gonna say something else now? Oh no, she's just talking about joining the club. Natsuki shows all probably put. Ignore. We don't talk about that anyway.
Why did that happen?
It was just an error. It's fine.
But why?
We're going through a lot to get this ending. Sayori's changing clothes in the pool. We're getting errors. We're gonna make it, damn it.
This scene has not been going properly.
We're gonna make it. We're making it.
Oh my god.
Blaze said, I almost thought you were gonna stay and fuck it up. No, Blaze. Maybe. I don't know. Because it was like true ending. So I'm like, maybe this is when we stay and everyone's happy, right? I don't know. But I wanted to leave with Monica.
No, I think you fuck Monica in the locker room. That's the true ending.
True ending. I love that idea. Yeah, we haven't taken one in a long time. Oh yeah, the picture. Okay. It'll be something to share during the festival this year. My thoughts exactly, Natsuki. Wait, but where's Yuri? We need to work together to help people understand what it's like to be part of the literature club. There she is! It would be nice to get a few more members in the club this year. I can't hide the text box. No! Rip. H doesn't work. Tab? No! Ah! No, I'm sad. I don't care. I've met so many great friends through this club. Monica looks at me and smiles sweetly. Point taken, Monica. I'll really consider joining this year. I'll really consider joining this year. Well, yeah, when they're all fucking lined up like this in front of you. I'd join any club, too. Would you mind taking the picture, Zero? Wait, does that mean you won't be on it? Wait, what? Oh, someone actually caring about me being in the picture? Monica! Calm down, Sayori. I like taking photos from time to time, and I've got just a technique for this occasion. Are we gonna take a selfie? You do? I find that photography can be an interesting art form. Typically, I prefer written works, but there's something to say about a piece that can speak volumes without a single word. Dang, here he doesn't miss a beat. I wonder if that video game I played when I was younger about taking photos of trading card monsters counts. Pokemon Snap.
Oh, Pokemon Snap!
Damn it, maybe that wasn't a reference, but... Quit horsing around and let's do this! I thought she was referencing Ninja. Quit horsing around! Agreed. Natsuki mentioned smoothies earlier, now I'm craving one. Girls giggle as they try to figure out how they would stand so that we're all in frame. If we stand here, the sun will create a glare in the photo. Perhaps using the end of the pool would be best. Okay, Blaze said it's a reference. Okay, I was just making sure.
Oh,
hey,
wow.
Don't hog all the spotlight, dummy! Cat! Stop poking me, Natsuki! Stop poking me, Natsuki. They're all messing with each other. Three girls stand by my side. Monica positions herself so close to me that her faces are just inches apart. What kind of photo does a turtle take? Shelfies! Natsuki's joke is so lame that it's hysterical. I nearly dropped the camera. It reminds me of a joke Dad would tell. Girls break out in laughter and I take advantage of the candid moment. Rather than staring calmly at the camera, they're struggling to keep it together. Alright, I can tell more of my incredible jokes later. Let's take the photo! Already done. I think you all like this one. This one the best. Even if we took a dozen more. I look down at the picture preview on Monica's phone. They all look so happy. This club must have really brought them all together. And Monica her phone back while Yuri and Natsuki rush over to see for themselves. Wow, I'm actually impressed, Zero. This is perfect. Hey, you're not as useless after all. Natsuki lets out a mocking laugh at my expense. Natsuki, could you not? Alright. I'll spare the tender fifis of your hubby. Monica lets out a nervous chuckle, but it's just all like feelings. Your fifis.
Oh.
Monica lets out a nervous chuckle, but forces herself to make a retort anyway. Please, that's enough for now. Besides, are we about to get some drinks? What's this wee thing? Go on and get it for us, pool boy. Sarah and Natsuki share a second round of laughter. Monica turns towards the pool and then to me with a sly look. Ka! She grabbed the two girls by the hips and pulled them into the pool. Oh my. Monica, you son of a beach ball! Sayori slightly coughing, but probably inhaled a bit of water on the way down. Meanie! After finding Monica, Sayori begins to splash water like a disorderly water wheel. I'll admit, it does look quite refreshing. I step next to Yuri. Want to join them? No thanks. She takes a step away from me. However, she looks back at me after that. Her eyes are locked till it feels like the longest seconds of today. Suddenly, she turns away. At this moment, I can tell it's not the temperature that's making her face go red. The two of us walk to where the others are coming out of the pool. Monica's near the edge of the pool where I'm walking. Was that necessary, Monica? You know I had to do it to him. Oh, you know she had to do it to him. Besides... You're next! I'm not going down without a fight, Monica. We'll see about that. The gang has regrouped, and I have a moment to look over the four girls without any chatter going on. Most of them have drops of water all across their skin. The glimmer only accentuates the distinct shapes of their bodies. I feel like a kid in a candy shop, longing for permission to take something or somebody home with me.
Oh.
Oh my. My eyes stop on what I perceive to be the top treat of them all. Is everyone ready for smoothies? Yeah! Are you going to... A promise is a promise, Natsuki. Alright, let's go! Our little party of 5 marches over to the snack bar. There are a couple of people ahead of us, but that gives us ample time to make up our minds about what we'll get for ourselves. Sayori nods giving up to our sign, to the sign, listing all the drinks. Ray follows in turn with an elegant stride in her steps. I wonder what the tea is like here. Go for it, Yuri! Sayori gently pokes at Natsuki with her elbow. I'm sure it's the finest koala tea! Sayori, we're not even in a zoo! Ease up, Natsuki, and give me some free reign, dear. I swear, Sayori, if you say one more animal pun- Look at her face! She's like squinting at her. Natsuki? What's the richest animal called? I warned you! Just as Sayori begins to answer her own question, Natsuki abruptly starts tickling her. Ah! Just her face. I like how she was like squinting at her like, What's wrong? Natsuki in the chat grabs Rock. No, Natsuki! You don't throw rocks at people. Apparently you fiercely tickle them here.
Yeah.
Because rocks can hurt. Cat! A chameleonaire. Really? Was that worth it? A chameleonaire! Ha! The three of us watch as the two girls duke it out in a bout of tickle-tackle. Natsuki aims for the armpits, but Sayori counters with folded arms. Seeing an opening, the petite pink panther reaches for the hips of the red bow wearing Punisher. She quickly crouches and responds and does a 10-finger attack to Natsuki's belly. Is it a fight? Is this a karate? What is this? What am I watching? Is this legal?
Oh.
It's super effective. The skinny dwarven brawler hunches over her opponent. Neither of them seem to mind the contact with the warm ground. Can I still make a bet, miss? Oh, shush, you. They're still trying to defeat one another with their tickling techniques. I would have just pinned down the other person by now. Although I wouldn't mind getting pinned down by either of them. Whoa, buddy!
Whoa!
What a dirty zero. Not like me, though. I'm not dirty. I'm clean, fellas.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Tickle jutsu. Tickle jitsu. Alright, that's enough, girls. I was just getting started. I guess Sayori lost. Wait, how did Sayori lose? Did Sayori even get a hit in?
No.
She quickly crouches and throws a 10-finger attack to Natsuki's belly. Yeah, it's super effective.
Oh.
The skinny dwarven brawler hunches over her opponent. She got one hit in. Good job, Sayori. High five. Sayori lies on the ground with stretched out arms. Now I'm hungry too. Natsuki stands up and I stand next to Sayori. She looks up at me as I'm extending my hand to help her stand up. After a few seconds of staring at me with the most innocent look in her eyes, she grabs onto my hand. I pull her up. Now, what did you learn from that? It's not the size that matters, but the technique. No, Sayori, please. Looking over at Natsuki, I see her give Sayori an impish grin and imitates tender clawing with her fingers. That's adorable. Can I just talk about that? Sayori Natsuki tickle fight is adorable. That is adorable. The fucking Religas, I love Sayo. That was adorable. Let's pin him down and put makeup on him. No, Natsuki, let's not. Let's not do that. Doc, it's not the size of the boat, it's the motion in the ocean. I'll get our drinks and snacks without any further incident. Yuri eventually didn't buy any tea, but rather went with a wild berry smoothie. Sorry, had just much of a challenge choosing her smoothie as she did with her ice cream on Friday. After minutes of back and forth solo arguing, she settled on the strawberry and raspberry one. Natsuki seemed to have a different problem. After Monica assured her that she could pick anything, she chose the most expensive smoothie. And a bag of banana chips. And a chocolate bar. Monica urged me to choose before she does, and I went with the rich and exotic smoothie. She followed my lead and picked the same one. Once we were done with the collection of our tasty provisions, we went to have a seat on the lounge chairs. Unfortunately, there weren't enough chairs available. I offered my seat to Yuri since she arrived last. To my surprise, Monica scooted to the side on hers and patted the seat spot next to her. Aw. I take the hint and sit down next to her. There's barely enough room for the both of us, so we're pushed together tightly. Sitting shoulder to shoulder, thigh to thigh, I try to muster all my willpower to avoid doing something uncouth. The cold smoothie goes down quickly, but it didn't help me to cool my nerves. Zero. I looked to Monica and noticed our faces are only inches apart. The tension of the situation urges me to pull back, but some fuzzy feeling is telling me to lean in. Consequently, I do neither. Would you come with me? I'd like to show you something. Almost in a way of fearing disapproval, I look to see the faces of the other girls. Yuri's already lost in a book. Natsuki and Sayori at chatting with each other about people in school, I guess. Don't worry about them. Just focus on me. I feel my heart rate increasing as I gaze into Monica's emerald eyes. The summer sunshine grants them an inviting glow. My eyes remain on the same level while she stands up in front of me. Oh my! This gives me a brief view of most of her body, of her round breasts, of her toned belly, of her thick thigh. Enjoying the view? Oh no, gosh! Oh my! Is this the true ending, Blaze? My face goes preemptively red even before I get smacked across the face. To my surprise, she's extending her hand in an inviting way instead of it flying towards my head filled with naughty thoughts. Where to, Monica? I take her hand, even though I have no need for any help in standing up. Even after I'm on my feet, she's still gently holding onto my hand. Follow me. I comply. However, after I realize we're headed towards the lockers, I speak up. Wait a second. Where are we going, Monica? It's time for us to leave. This day is coming to a close. Remembering the clock on the wall, I check the time. I'm fairly certain we have plenty of time left. Do you have some other commitments to attend to? You could call it that. Now all I can tell you is that involves both of us. Wait a minute. I don't remember signing up for any kind of commitment. Now tell me what this is about, otherwise... Are you trying to take control? I'm slowly taken aback by her response. Her words make me feel as if I've done something wrong, but her coy smile says the exact opposite. Don't let me stop you. A wave of excitement washes over me, and I suddenly feel both hot and cold by her suggestion. We are not leaving, Monica. Don't you think it would be disrespectful to abandon the others without a word? They're leaving too! Get another cryptic answer from Monica. If I don't get some answers, she'll probably play me like an instrument. I put one hand on my hip and steadfastly stand in front of her. What are you talking about? I can see them lounging about from here. I don't know what you're planning to do, but you shouldn't abandon your friends like that. Zero, you trust me? Monica, you're avoiding a lot of questions. What are you trying to get me into? She lets out a sigh. For a moment, I'm worried that I went too far, but the look on her face shows sadness instead of anger. Look, if we'll have time left, we can go back and spend some more time with the others too, okay? Thinking back at the girls, I can tell that they'll probably be still there once we're done with whatever. As I turn back to Monica, let out a drawn-out sigh and pause before answering her. Alright, let's go. This won't take long, right?
I wish it could.
She extends her hand towards me. With their hands locked together, she slowly takes her first step towards the lockers. I feel with confidence as I take a conscious look at my current situation. The girl I thought to be so out of my league is elegantly walking hand in hand with me. In a bikini at that. Whatever is to come, look forward to it with a smile. Oh, it's gonna end soon, guys. I'm sad. After arriving in the corridor, Monica motioned me towards the girls' locker room. You want me to go in with you?
Let's say that I wouldn't mind.
Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, she changes clothes. Okay, here we go. Oh! So this is the same thing that she said before. With the whole...
I'm sure you were observant enough to figure
go long monologue.
Thank you, Zero. Although there's some chance we can have more time today than before. But until we find out, let's savor the last moments of this week. Do you remember the things I told you?
I snap back into reality. Up goes the gravity for kindly telling me to take the opportunity. My legs feel heavy, but I force myself to act. With mom's spaghetti? Where's the vomit on his sweater already? I step closer to Monica. Okay, so we get that CG again. But what do we get? But what's the difference now? What's gonna be the difference, though? What's gonna be the difference, though? Oh!
I love you. I want to be with you for real.
Oh, shit. Nothing else is on my mind. Just Monica. Huh? Hello, it is me, Zero from the future. I am here to give you some more, to give you a better look of the better ending to the stream. So basically, I recorded this on stream a while ago, but the problem was that there was parts that broke in the ending, and Pobaw contacted me and was like, no, I don't want that, and I'm fixing it, and I'm gonna send it to you, and I even got some extra stuff. So it's now this ending. So hello. If you notice, this is a special version because it's 1.3 Z. There's a little Z right there.
Z. Oh, is this Z stand for zero?
I think so. I just noticed there was a Z there. I think the Z is like, it's my special version. So he said for us to jump to the ending, we can click 0 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did it work? Now.
I mean, I'm assuming.
We prepare for Monica to jump. Oh. She didn't jump scare me that time. Wait, huh?
Huh?
Oh, it's this ending. Oh. Huh. Okay. Was this the one that he said messed up?
This messed up?
No, because it's not this part. I thought he was gonna make me jump to the part where Monica's talking to you in the thing.
Mm-hmm.
In the black void. I don't know which part messed up that he said that he didn't like. Oh, there was no music. There's different music now.
Oh.
So I guess we'll just do this one. Alright.
It worked! It took us 6 weeks, but it finally worked! This is so exciting! I'm starting to get back my... Oh. Sorry, Zero. I got a little too excited and forgot to let you in on what's happening.
The weirdness of her reaction to my kiss paralyzed me for a moment. Ah. I'm glad this meant so much to you. Although it was a bit short.
What do you... Oh, our kiss! It does mean a lot to me, but what I'm about to show you means even more.
Whew, am I gonna get lucky tonight?
Zero, get your head out of the gutter! This is neither the time nor place for that. We got this far without any explicit content, so I'm expecting you to keep it together for the rest of the day. What? I didn't... Fine, maybe this will help you keep quiet for a while.
Monica steps closer to me, and her of confidence emanates from her every move. With an elegant motion, she puts her finger on my chin. I close my eyes and lean closer. She kisses... Ah!
Come with me, Zero. We don't have much time.
Yet again, it was barely more than a peck on my lips. Although, I can't complain too much. 2 brief kisses almost add up to a proper one, right? Kiss math. I roll my eyes at my own silliness. Monica stands there with her hand extended towards me, like she's been waiting for this moment forever. Alright, lead the way, Miss President.
Not for long, my dear MC.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
You probably don't know, Zero. But you do.
My confusion is reaching levels that I didn't even think was possible.
Just follow me and I'll let you in on a few things on the way.
Hold up. I'm still wearing my swimming shorts. I'm not leaving this place without changing clothes. Monica snapped her fingers.
Oh, that didn't work.
Yeah, I wish it was that easy.
I almost feel like it once was. Anyway, just please hurry up, Zero. I don't know how much time we have.
Alright. Sheesh. It's acting like the world's about to end or something. I mean, it kind of is.
Yeah.
So I can see, I think, what he meant now. Because I think when we were playing this on stream, it had no music.
Yeah, it didn't.
I think, yeah, right? Like, I'm not wrong on that. I'm pretty sure it had no music, right? Or had the wrong music. Because, like,
It
this
didn't
song
have
was...
this music.
Yeah, this music wasn't there, so I think that's what he meant by, like, he didn't have the right music, so that's understandable. I guess that just means the people who saw it on Twitch already saw this part, but I guess now they can see it. There's still reasons to watch this, though, so it's okay.
Oh, you're not gonna put, like, the other one in the
No,
video
because it's
still?
just watching the same thing, so I'm just going to replace the old Twitch one with this.
Okay.
It didn't take me more than a few minutes to change back to my regular clothes. I step into the corridor.
Ready?
Whoa, you really weren't kidding about being in a hurry.
It's all up in your face.
Yeah, like,
Are you ready now?
she grabs my hands and nearly drags me towards the exit. On the way out, she fumbles with her phone while still holding onto my hand.
There should be somebody picking us up any minute now.
Did you call your parents to pick us up? She lets out a sigh.
I wanted to, but I figured a taxi would be a safer bet. There's no time to explain why we're in a hurry, or who you are to me.
Monica, who am I to you?
Did you know the eye is a window to the soul? Your eye is the window I've been searching for. And there's something about you I can't put into words without freaking you out, frankly.
You're saying so many confusing things. Are you intentionally trying to mess with my mind?
No, it's not like that. You see, one day I had an epiphany. I came to the realization that our lives are not what they seem to be, what they seem to me. You wouldn't have liked me back then. I was different. My pen only wrote bitter words for those who are dear to me. I was expecting you to come to the literature club.
Sorry, I didn't even know who's part of it.
It's just that Sayori... No, it was actually better this way. At the beginning of the club, it was just the 4 of us girls. I think this really helped us bond together. It probably helped Sayori the most. And after the festival... Oh, that's our taxi! Come on, that's getting quick.
After entering the car, Monica talks to the driver for a minute and confirms their destination. Also, yes, I picked up on the Your Reality reference, when she said they only wrote bitter words for those who are dear to me.
We're going to my place.
This is a bit sudden, don't you think?
Again, it's not what you think it is.
Still, what's all this rush about?
Let's just say we have a limited time, okay? Give me a moment. Let me think what else I wanted to tell you.
She's looking down at her hands. Her expression tells me she's thinking about something very thoroughly.
I don't know, Zero. There are so many things and so little time. Just ask. Ask me anything. Well, almost anything.
And this might sound a little cliche. What are you most afraid of?
Being alone. Yes, I know how stupid that sounds from the popular girl in school. But this quote might help you get an idea of what I mean. True loneliness isn't when you're on your own, but when you're with people who make you feel like you're alone. Do you have anything else on your mind?
I try to think of anything else, but nothing comes to my mind. Man, if I knew I'd get an opportunity like this!
Does this street look familiar?
The car takes a turn onto a street speckled with some expensive-looking houses. I can almost call some of them mansions.
We're almost there.
Well, that's her house, right?
Yeah, my home.
Did you ever find a suitable parking spot? Monica plays with the card, and we're in front of her house in no more than a minute. Pays with card. She really is in a hurry. I can see a man peeking through one of the windows on her house. Oh yeah, that's Dan!
Oh yeah, Dan!
I remember we confirmed earlier, we were like, oh my god, it's Dan!
Dan is her father.
Yeah, he has a scruffy beard, reading glasses, and medium-length black hair. It's either Dan or Markiplier. I would like to go on a limb here and say it's Dan. Well, Monica's opening the gate, and he gives me a slow nod of his head. It's like he approves. It's time to learn the truth, son. I respond in kind. We both just nodded at each other. Say, Monica, I don't think I ever asked you. What does your dad do for a living?
Nowadays, he works as a software developer. There's this project he did that became a surprise hit in the market, and
Yeah, it's Dan. She goes quiet while opening the front door to her house. After entering, she closes the door behind me and grabs a hold of my hand. Shouldn't I say hi to your parents or something?
normally you should, but I'm afraid you don't have enough time left.
Monica drags me into a dark, wide room. Bookshelves line the walls. There are 2 large windows draped over in the back. The room's filled with various expensive-looking items. A gramophone, a couple paintings, a chandelier on the ceiling. There's a beautiful grand piano in the middle of the room. Before I can observe all the items around us, she motions me to sit down on an old but finely polished couch. She sits down in front of the piano and places her hands on the keys. Our eyes meet, and for a moment, we sit in silence.
Zero,
Yes, Monica?
I wrote this song for a special day. I wasn't sure if we'd ever get there, but here we are. There might not be any happiness for me in the literature club, but you helped me realize all the happiness we can find if we leave it behind. Thank you. I love you.
Oh, it got me, says girl. You're crying, shut up!
You're not actually crying.
Huh?
You're not actually crying.
I know I'm not. I'm just joking. Listen, I really like this cover, though.
I'd be pissed if you were.
How would you be pissed?
I would be pissed because I'm like, why this?
What do you want this? This is a very good ending.
It is, but no.
This is a very good ending. Honestly, if I cried, you shouldn't be upset. It's a very emotional ending.
I guess you're right.
Monica got her happy ending that she wanted.
I mean, if you cried and I didn't, I'd be like, really? Are you hungry?
Monica, I just want food. Dun, 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 dun.
I thought Yuri's.
Yuri's second CG was very nice.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Into reality.
I'm humming it right now, but my mic is too sensitive.
Oh yeah, also we did get confirmed from Pobaw that Monica in there does mean our Monica.
It's me!
Yes, it is you. Person known as Pobaw C. Zimana. I think that's how you say it. Alright, so now I gotta prep myself.
What? Oh, yeah.
I gotta
Here we
prep
go.
myself. I gotta be ready.
Here we go. You know, jump scares are the worst when you're expecting them.
I have a surprise for you.
What?
Oh.
What?
The game crashed.
What?
What?
It didn't crash. My recycle bin is huge.
What?
Recycle bin! Fucking... Oh! Oh, fuck! Oh! In case some of you don't know.
It's
So,
me!
so first of all, there was another one of this where it was just a black background, but I guess it didn't work the way Pobaw wanted to, because now this is my
That's my desktop background. This is Monaco with like fiery wings as my desktop background. Also, the game forces itself into full screen at this part, so I now have to record this game in a different way than I usually do. Pobaw making me record in different ways, but now this part is way more like, oh god, she's like right there.
Yeah, look, it's me.
It's you.
It's me.
You can see her boobs so close.
Her titty.
Her titty. Oh god.
Titty.
She's so close, it's scary.
Hi.
I feel nervous. Goils. Okay, let's continue. I'm sorry, I hope I didn't startle you too much. We really did leave the literature club behind, didn't we? I tried to figure out a way to get closer to you, but this is the best I could do. Oh, homework. Say, what do you have in here? That is not a folder I have! I don't have a folder called homework, I swear.
Look, there's questionable material in there.
Why are those the CGs? What are those? The Monica CG, I think.
Oh.
Say, what do you have in here? I go! Monica POV full AVI. Not skin compilation.
What?
58 gigabytes! Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Don't worry, I won't touch anything on your computer.
You're
Not
lying.
anymore. Oh, but before I go on, was Zero your actual name? Yes. That's great. I'm glad I was even that bit closer to the real you throughout this summertime adventure. Zero, I'm really grateful for you for spending so much time with each and every one of us. You've been with us, and you've been with us when we've had both happy moments and hit rock bottom. I'm really grateful for everything you've done for us. And just remember that nothing and no one lasts forever. And that goes for me and you. Things like Doki Doki Literature Club can be bittersweet, but it doesn't mean that you have to just be left with your heartstrings plucked. You can play all the mods you want and experience new stories with us as well. Games are fun and can teach you many things in life. However, nothing truly prepares you for life. Taking action and moving forward, regardless of what life puts you through, is something you are capable of. It's tough sometimes, and we have our circumstances. But I don't want you staying stuck in the past. We all have our stories, you included. You see, as much fun as you are to tease, it's something that'll happen regardless if it's a pretty girl, or your boss, or anybody that does it. It's hard to let go, and I can't ask for you to let go of me unless if I can do the same for you. I can't hug you through this screen, and I can't hold you when you get hurt. I hope I helped you learn to take the next steps forward in life. The ones that you choose regardless of the teasing and what tries to stop you. And just like Doki Doki Literature Club, and mods for it, and games in general, their time will pass. Your clock is ticking as well. Your story is being written whether you acknowledge it or not. You won't get true satisfaction from games. No matter what you do or how often you try, any happiness that you find in the Literature Club won't be real and everlasting. Just a fleeting dream, a small chapter in the book of your life. I have the pen for my life, and no matter what, I can't hold yours. And it's okay to be afraid of writing your own story. It isn't easy, and chances are, if it is easy, you aren't living it enough. So with that, I just want to thank you for spending some time in reality to make ours better, even if it's just for a little bit. If I can't love you in your reality, I'll set you free. And the game crashed. Alright, so now that scene is done. That felt a lot better. Jesus Christ. Now I know why Pobaw was like, no, the one on the Twitch stream wasn't what I wanted to do.
Oh, yeah.
Like, not, honestly, because I was sitting and I was like, was it just the music? And I'm like, no, it was not. It was literally that. And like, I would want someone to replay that too. Because it felt a lot more personal when it was like your desktop background.
Yeah.
It probably pulls from your desktop background. Because you're saying that he set mine. I don't think he did. I think it pulls your desktop.
Maybe.
I think that's what it is. So anyway, so now we're not done though, because there's something else to show. So I think if we type in Pobaw, do I type his full name? Oh god. Either that or I'm gonna have to go to the main menu again. Alright, so I think he said type his name. So now, I think we might have to type his full name. So, it is Pobaw Zemane.
Look at that.
That's funny. You have activated the hidden development story.
Here we go.
Is that Pobaw?
Is that him?
Your man looking clean! Yo, Pobaw actually be looking clean though. Yo, that's clean. I like that. Alright, so I'm just gonna read this in my regular voice. First and foremost, I would like to thank you for granting me a bit of your valuable time and attention. I promise, I'll do my best to make it worth your while. And this is my story of how I made the visual novel mod called Doki Doki SummerTime. Right next to a recurring, but how, you might have the other question in your mind, why did you make this? Honestly, I asked that of myself many times over the months it took to finish this. Even though this gives the player more of a traditional visual novel experience than the original game did, I never had an interest in these games before playing DDLC. In August 2018, after finishing the original game, I got curious to see if there was more to the story than I thought. This led me to the modding community, which had such gems as a brand new day.
Oh.
Exit. Music. Oh, he's showing how many sex scenes there were. And the much awaited Purist mod, which was still in development. They fled, the rain clouds fled, and now there's a bright sunny day on the horizon. My reactions to these were very mixed. I saw so many opportunities for improvement. The grammar, the bad characterization, the lack of animations, the amateurish visuals, the unfitting music, the list goes on. The same question kept coming up. How hard is it to do these right? Naturally, I looked up how these mods are made. It was both reassuring and disheartening to see the ease of creating a project like this. I felt like I could easily create my own. Yet I couldn't shake the feeling that it can't be just laziness and bad taste that lead to the underwhelming results of other projects. My sense of adventure grew as I downloaded the developer tools necessary and looked over the code of the original game. Even the original game is this simple in terms of programming? I thought to myself. Then I found a large collection of free-to-use assets, character art, background visuals, and background music. Could I really make one on my own? It's important to know a bit more about me and understand why I even considered working on such a big project with nobody to help me. Over the years, I've dabbled in many creative fields. Since my early teenage years, I wrote my own music and song lyrics. Oh! In regards to visuals, I edited countless pictures and snapped thousands of photos. Finally, putting these together, I made many different kinds of videos. Some of my creations got the attention of an audience, admittedly not a huge one at that. More importantly, these experimentations greatly helped me in developing a taste for quality in these areas. Unfortunately, I never received training in any of these, and the end result for almost all of them was mediocre. Even with free tutorials available online, I never went out of my way to improve my skills, since I didn't see anybody appreciating my efforts. Growing up, I've been told by a select few people that I'm talented, but my family never paid much attention to this. To the contrary, my dabbling was viewed as even less than that, a waste of time that's effectively as unimportant as playing games. The feeling of disapproval stayed with me for years and crept into the back of my mind, even before writing drafts of the plans of this project. I was convinced that I can do it. Then the question was, should I? After all, I could spend this time earning money and studying marketing and marketable skills. Then I remembered that I want to write a book one day. so even if my creation goes completely unnoticed by the community, I'll have finished my first original work. To add to this, it would be a challenge as a programmer as well, since I've never used Python before. That's the programming language the Game Engine DDLC, RenPy, is based on. Besides, how long could this take? With the free-to-use assets, I could write off much of the work on visuals and music. For example, there are these bikini sprites readily available. I even found an amazing jazz cover of the main menu theme that I immediately knew I wanted to use. It'll be just a short, sweet summertime flick, I thought to myself in the heat of the moment. And in the heat of August. With nothing grandiose in mind, this name stuck. SummerTime. Let's not get into a poor choice of what that was from a marketing perspective. However, my desire for excellence soon took over this quick and easy approach. Even the very first draft of the story promised an experience which lets the player greatly decide the course of events. Not just because of a certain mod with the bad taste in my mouth or leaving it almost a meaningless choice in an otherwise completely linear story. Oh, is he talking about exit music?
I see.
Yeah, I think he's talking about the one choice to tell Monica or not tell Monica. I feel like he's referring to exit music, because I remember there is that choice, and everyone was like, does that save Natsuki? And it does literally nothing. And it's like the only choice in the mod. I wanted to do some advanced coding. Since DDLC had a little mini-game that served as a way to influence the story, I figured that I should do something similar. Oh, so this is how he came up with the antonym mini-game. I mean, anagram, not antonym. So I designed a new minigame that would be visually alike to DDLC's new poem writing game, but the mechanics would be completely new, preferably a word-based game. The one that gave me inspiration was an old game called Acrophobia. The story had an overarching narrative as well. Even if my experiences... sorry. Even if my experience... that was those Funyuns. Even if my experience at writing dialogue is next to nothing, I figured it would greatly help to have a plan for major plot points and smaller literary goals for each in-game day. I still have my earliest plans in a small notebook I carried with myself all the time. These are the items I listed on my first day of development. Storyboarding, permission requests, market research, DDLC mods, character-defining motivations and relationships, major scenes and events, reevaluating the story with available resources, dialogue, sound music, animation and coding, alternate events / dialogue. These were not phases, only things I knew that I'll have to do for this project. There are 2 things I'd add in post, creating and editing visuals and getting familiar with the development code environment. A ton of time went into these and I should have seen them coming. Among the first things I did was defining the message I want to convey with the story and examining other DDLC mods. These gave me ideas for what I want to do and avoid. For example, I knew that I wanted to be very mindful about out-of-place jokes and references. Those really grind my gears. Political topics, explicitly sexual scenes, and swearing were out of question from the start. Yeah. Essentially, I plan to constrain the dialogue to be family-friendly with the occasional innuendos that excite the adult imagination. Yeah, that's very much yeah, because I agree. Like, out-of-nowhere references can sometimes be like, okay, that's kind of immersing me. That's like ruining the immersion a bit. To add even more constraints, I decided to reference other DDLC mods through events and lore that was established in them. For example, Raincloud told us what Sayori used to do when she was a child, and just Natsuki mentioned that she also likes the manga My Hero Academia. Yeah, he told me about this. Yeah, he actually made it that he made it that summertime Natsuki likes My Hero because in Just Natsuki she said she likes My Hero.
Oh.
And I was like, that's a nice touch. Some of these mods also contained artworks, CGs, for special scenes. I decided to include as many as I can, but only ones that don't compromise the overall quality. Finally, for music, I wanted a specific style that would match the jazzy main menu theme I set out to use. Sounds easy enough, right? Then somebody knocked on the door. Uh-oh, it's reality!
He had to code on this. Oh my god.
He just coded fucking... He just punched him! Reality smacks you in the face. As you might know, DDLC took place in a high school for the most part, and the 4 girls almost always showing in their iconic school uniforms. Thus, most artists created artworks that portrayed them in the same uniforms. My story does not take place in a high school. I hope you can imagine how much this limited the number of artworks I could even consider using. I couldn't imagine, but eventually I had to come to terms with it. Remember that collection of free-to-use assets? The one that had the jazzy main menu theme? The quantity of songs that were no issue. Quantity of songs there were no issue. The quality, on the other hand, oh. Soon I realized that the jazzy tunes that I was looking for aren't as common as I was hoping they would be. Days were spent just on finding the songs. Oh wow, he spent a lot of days just looking for music.
Yeah.
I mean, music is important to a scene, so yeah. No, not a few afternoons. Think along the lines of an entire work week. Jesus. Even the songs that eventually made into the mod had to be edited to make them loop at the very least. So, add a few more days. You can check out the original songs by viewing the credits list in the main menu. Ooh! But wait! My self-inflicted hardship didn't end there. The acronym minigame sounded like a lot of fun on paper, but actually... writing out guesses for acronyms proved to be rather challenging. For variety's sake, I decided to give 10 acronyms to each of the girls. At first, I thought it would make things easier to make Monica accept the official meaning of each acronym, while the other girls may or may not like the same one as her. This was as wise as hitting a pawn with a bishop, only to lose it 2 rounds later. Since Monica's guesses was often the same as somebody else's guess, it meant that her one would have to be shown every time Monica's a viable option. In the third round of the minigames, it could be just Monica and one of the other 3 left. Not only did the correct meaning have to be shown, but a brand new guess of the same acronym too, to make sure the player doesn't accidentally pick Monica when the official meaning is liked by the other girl as well. In the end, this resulted in 40 acronyms and 250 guesses for them in total. Jesus. I wrote them all, but I could have avoided this with better planning. What I could not see ahead of time is the difficulty of finding ways to reference other DDLC mods. My approach was to mention new pieces of lore or unique events from other mods. Unfortunately, these are few and far between. Yeah, they actually really are. For this reason, I sometimes opted for a more straightforward approach by taking direct quotes for the title of another mod. Normal V Noodles as a reference to Normal VN. Oh. Well, fine, think about that. In the end, this took plenty of effort that probably would have been better using the creation of original content. That's okay, Pobaw. I like their references.
Yeah.
My reason for not doing so is my complete lack of confidence in my writing skills. That brings us to the most difficult part of the start of the project. Writing the actual script. Considering that the massive amount of creative writing necessary is right in the genre visual novel, this probably should have scared me more than it did. Prior to working on SummerTime, I did gain experience in managing and organizing various smaller projects. Still, I never wrote a complete story before, much less any piece of fiction longer than a few pages. Since I trusted my judgment that the music and visuals will meet a decent standard, the writing had to be on point as well. My writing process was usually a top-down approach of breaking down each section and scene to what I call literary goals. Such as hinting at what a character likes in the minigame, or giving a more positive or negative image of a character. My greatest issue was always coming up with lines of dialogue. Often I found myself mulling over a single witty retort for 10 minutes straight. Jeez. While working with a few contributing writers, I noticed that others tend to write drafts first. This is potentially a practice I need to develop. Seeing the words and sentences written out greatly helps in deciding their compatibility with prior lines and the goals of the given scene and section. Although I do find myself to be more productive while using pen and paper. I actually filled up a notebook dedicated to this project's development. Sadly, crossing out a line isn't the same as the familiar control, or Command plus Z. Or Command plus Z. As to not bore you with each and every little detail of all the visuals, music and programming related work I've done, here's a short list of the most important lessons I've learned. My hope is that it can give you some useful tips for managing other projects, or at the very least show the most important aspects I've improved on. Look at that. Deadlines, work packages, feasibility, milestones, flowcharts, delivery conditions, budget score, planning! It's all about planning.
Yeah.
All of that's planning. First lesson I can gather from working on such a big project, mostly alone. Even if there's no prior experience with a certain task, the necessary time can be estimated if the working process is measured and the circumstances are relatively the same. Let's say it took me an hour to write a page of dialogue, and my surroundings can be easily replicated. There was a spot close to my place of residence that I visited only to focus on this one task. These writing sessions are measured, and then, based on the average time they take, the overall necessary time for writing can be estimated. These estimation. What the fuck? I can't talk right now. Estimations. Why couldn't I say that? These estimations in turn can be used not only to give progress updates and percentage in time, but also help investors and other interested parties decide on a partnership or a one-time contribution. I could not talk right now. I guess I'm tired.
You can't ever talk.
Shut up! And of course, it feels good to visually see the progression of a project. This leads into the second lesson that I learned. Through leadership and a good deal-making, one can gain favors and motivate others to do a better job. Although I did not have an official team during the development of SummerTime, I had a number of contributors who created original artworks, music, and written material for this project. Yeah, inspiring vision, outreach, finding common ground, community involvement, mission statement, leadership. Leadership's the main one, and all these are around it, so yeah. These all show leadership. My heart goes out to Ronnie, who probably contributed the most with his excellent grasp on writing in general. Most contributors are listed under special thanks. Yeah, I saw them. Yeah, but I think Blaze was one of them. Yay, Blaze! I think Blaze was under special thanks. This lesson is important, since in many cases my deal making was not adequate, and that led to long delays on certain assets. Some never delivered on their promises, but luckily I had the foresight to not assign critical tasks to anyone working for me. After all, it should be expected that a project with a $0 budget will face such difficulties. Despite this, the third lesson still stands. Often it is better to outsource and delegate certain tasks. Delegation, constructive feedback, clear guidelines, task assignment, evaluating results, cooperation. The time saved will result in money saved on the bottom line. For example, the artworks for SummerTime are edited in most cases. Given the right pitch, it would have been possible to find artists who could do a decent job of the artworks that require the most editing. Yeah, all the pictures in SummerTime are like pictures from other artists, but they're just edited a bit to actually look like they fit into the mod, which is actually very smart by Pobaw. Like, that's a very smart idea that I didn't see anybody really, like, attempt to do. And it's a really good way to, like, if you can't find an artist or something, or you don't want to wait for a commission, there you go. You just have to credit the original artist, then you're good to go.
Yeah, don't steal it. Credit the original artist.
Yeah.
Make sure to do that.
Yeah, he did that, so that was good. Similarly, and especially since it was the slowest process, writing could have been partially outsourced and later refined to meet the standard I set. Even if it would have required time spent on writing out very clear guidelines, it would have not only saved time overall, but also helped me practice negotiating and correctly phrasing requests. These being arguably more marketable skills than creative writing. My apologies go out to Andrew JS and Golden Oreo for the unclear guidelines. I promise, I'll do better next time. Speaking of self-improvements and learning, the fourth lesson comes to mind. Having a good grasp on tools and work environments is critical. Often I found myself doing things in a roundabout way when it came to coding and RenP, the game engine based on Python. Tool use, reading documentation, writing notes, time-saving methods, efficient testing, familiarity. For example, I was not familiar with the styles declarations affecting the visual elements of the game menu. This greatly increased the development time of the 3 menus in the game. Normally, a game like this only has 1 style for this, so it was a rather unusual undertaking. So familiarizing oneself with the tool set at hand is a good time investment, but potentially the best one is proper planning. My 5th lesson being the lengths to which one should go in laying out the plans for any project. And although I did spend a considerable amount of time on planning and monitoring the necessary tasks for the completion of SummerTime, it wasn't nearly enough. This might seem like I'm saying I should have spent more time thinking things over, which doesn't sound overly productive. In fact, what I found was the opposite. There were many cases where unnecessary work was done due to a failure to lay out adequate plans. For example, early development was planned that each girl will have an artwork on their second date. Only after spending a ton of time searching for potential artworks did I realize that this wouldn't fit well with the artwork collection gameplay element. If a player gets 2 artworks and they're making only 1 choice, they're getting double the result compared to when they made an earlier one. Due to this imbalance, the number of artworks was capped at 8 and they were rearranged. Yeah, that's smart. The minigame's choice layout code had to be rewritten 3 times due to a failure in planning for the number of possible choices. The key is to answer most, if not all, important questions early on. I mentioned circumstances in relation to tools and time necessary for doing certain tasks. The 6th lesson ties into this. Circumstances can and will greatly affect productivity. Oh god. Controlling circumstances, maintaining focus, forging productive, self-motivation, consistency and persistence, and habits. This not only means self-evident factors like weather, legal restraints, deadlines, but often psychological elements that tend to go unconsidered. Admittedly, as a project manager, it is hard to juggle the wants and needs of workers individually, negotiate with clients and contractors while coordinating a project that has a more or less fixed plan. Still, certain major factors can greatly reduce productivity. Over the months of developing this mod, I noticed that my diet, my level of physical activity, basic amenities like heating, and the kinds of information being consumed greatly affected my productivity. Yes, I did go hungry and cold on certain days. No!
Oh.
Each of these had to be kept at moderate levels, and special consideration should be given to informational oversaturation that almost inevitably clouds the mind. Lastly, the 7th lesson, and possibly the most important that I learned, if not as the only possible, but necessary to generate energy. As cars run on fuel and companies propel forward with funding, people also need a form of energy to keep them going. Of course, fear can motivate people, but as it's a negative emotion, it's not self-sustaining. A certain drive has to be established within the person aiming to achieve success. For those more fortunate, this was developed in their childhood. Others less fortunate rarely felt it, and it might have been trained out of them. My case was somewhat special. As I recall, and I think my family could testify, I was often explosive with the amount of energy I had within me. That doesn't sound safe or productive, now does it? It really wasn't. Unfortunately, nobody took it upon themselves to try to help me harness this energy boiling within me and occasionally spilling over. As with many kids, they tended to just scold me for said spills. They might not have been able to imagine the immense potential such drive can achieve. There are only a few people who realize my potential, a diamond in the rough, they said. Such statements helped me to believe in myself even when seemingly everybody close to me looked down at me. Even while going through many heartbreaks, depression, and professional failure. Now, after growing up and finally having the freedom to shape my own fate, I learned to harness this energy that was often spent on endeavors that gave me virtual success. Pitching this project showed me that I can not only create the excellence I aspire to, but can do it with passion and determination. To quote one of the many things I try to communicate through Monica, we can achieve so much more than we think if we put our minds to it. Doki Doki SummerTime has been published on February 17th, 2019, a day after my birthday!
Wow.
I received an outstanding response from the community. To this day, a month after the release of the first version, it has received no negative feedback. To be honest, I don't like that.
Oh.
As my aim is to provide excellence in the products I bring to you. If you're an artist, musician, or game developer, this is a great opportunity for us to get in touch. My current email address is pobawsees@gmail.com. There you go. Anybody who wants to work with Pobaw, there you go. There's his email.
Keep it in mind.
By the way, the song playing in the background is one I made years ago. Should I listen to another one from a different genre? Sure! Ooh! You wanna listen to electronic or rock metal?
Electronic. Ooh.
Ooh. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
In closing, I'd like to show you a few things I made for this project. Oh boy! Thank you so much for your time and attention, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you all through email. Bye, Pobaw. Changing a menu sprite to the casual outfit. Ooh. Do I have to click through this? Oh, okay. Ooh.
Hi, Monica.
Hi, Monica. Looking pretty today.
Yeah.
Her
Her eyes are so big. Look at her. She's so happy.
Her eyes are big. Do I have to click through this? I do have to click through this. Ooh.
Oh.
All you do, that's like a change by change. Creating a background, adding new expressions, and changing the outfit. Yeah, that's the original picture.
Yeah.
And then, oh. He even added a background.
Mm-hmm.
And expressions. Merging two backgrounds to create a new one. What? He did that?
What? He did that shit?
Oh!
Oh my god.
That's kind of cool. Creating a draft for the new main menu, then later redesigning and implementing it. Song kind of clean though. Okay, and then it went boom.
Look at that.
Creating a new background for an artwork, adding new expressions, adding different lighting to the composition. Oh, because that's the original Yuri one.
Oh.
Even added lighting. Oh my god.
Look.
Creating a background
awesome.
based on an existing image with an unknown origin. Is that Robbie Rotten?
I believe it is.
Oh shit, that's cool. Like now it's just completely different. Coldest summer Sundays. Creating a new minigame akin to the original. Oh yeah. Yeah, and then boom. That's nice. Hey. That was
There we
clean.
go.
Well, no, I already got it.
Again. Oh no, again.
That was cool though. I like that. Alright. So yeah. I don't know if I should switch it back to other Zero to end it off. I guess I'll just end it off. Past Zero's ending it off was weird anyway, because he didn't get to play through. Well, no, I think my ending thoughts were there. Well, now it's been a while, so I think my ending thoughts will be more realistic now. And plus, it's after my top 10 list. I feel like I already kind of gave my thoughts on SummerTime for the top 10 list, but I guess I'll give them more. I really like this mod. I'm sorry, Pobaw. I know you said you wish there was negative feedback, and I know what you mean by that. I know you wish that people said some bad things about it. I don't have any problems with it. Like, honestly, SummerTime, like I said, to me, is the DDLC mod that's closest to the original. It's where you can play SummerTime right after DDLC, and it'll feel like it's like just an alternate version of DDLC. Like, that's what it feels like. Or like I said, a DLC, where you get the option to say no to Sayori, and a whole new story opens up. Because, like, it just gives that DDLC feel. And like I said before, I still like Fruits. For all the people who, let me explain that. I got all 4 dislikes on my top 10 video. I'm assuming those are the people who didn't like that Fruits was the number 1. Like, let me explain this. I still enjoy Fruits. Still looking forward to Chapter 5. Fruits is still an amazing mod. Eagle knows this. I've told him. Fruits is still amazing. It's still my number 2. It's very close to beating SummerTime. It's just when it came down to which one I would have to say is like my favorite and best DDLC mod, SummerTime is just the one that I think of because it's so. Think of when I think of DDLC. Like, Fruits is good because it takes away from DDLC. It moves from the original DDLC and puts them in different settings. Yes, it puts the characters we know in different locations and situations that we're not used to seeing them in. But SummerTime still does that in a way, but then does it while it still feels like what DDLC was, a dating simulator. It still felt like a dating sim. Fruits, dating sim's kind of gone. It's there, but I mean, it's mostly action, and that's a cool thing to add. Don't get me wrong.
Fruits is more like a movie.
Yeah, Fruits is more like, you can tell Fruits is based off Grisaya, because Grisaya, I'm pretty sure, is kind of like a dating sim, but I'm sure it's also just an action visual novel as well. So it's like, it's a good idea, and I like that about Fruits, but I like that SummerTime still makes me feel that DDLC feel, you know? Like, it still gives me the DDLC feeling to it. And I think a lot of people would enjoy it if they got it. Like, I feel like if someone just finished DDLC and they were looking for mods to play and they asked me what mod for them to play, I would recommend them SummerTime, and then I'll recommend them Fruits. I want them to play SummerTime first for the main reason of to get a feel for how DDLC mods are. Because I feel like if they play Fruits, they might feel like all of them are just as different as Fruits, but they're not, so they're going to be upset. It's kind of like when you tell someone to play for their first Zelda game to play Breath of the Wild. It's not really going to work, because they're going to be like, what? What is this? Because then they play Breath of the Wild, then they go to play Ocarina of Time, and they're just confused, because none of them, they're not the same.
Nothing is similar, except for like, the character.
So it's like, I feel like SummerTime is very much the good. Like, someone wants to play their first mod. Everyone tells people exit music. I don't even think that's a good first choice, unless their favorite character is Natsuki.
I guess.
It's because, I mean, because it's like, if people who don't like Natsuki, I still feel like they shouldn't play exit music, because then you'll just don't like the fact that they made your favorite character a bitch for no reason. So... So it's like, So it's like, I honestly, if someone asked me what mod for them to play first, I'd say Summertime, and then once they play Summertime, I'll say, okay, now go for Fruits. And then there you go. That's mostly, and then Relapse and all the other ones, you know. I'll probably just go down my list. But yeah, that is it for Summertime. This is the official ending to Summertime. There's no more Summertime videos unless Pobaw makes a sequel. I don't know. I don't think he is. I don't think Summertime gets a sequel. It seems like Summertime ended on the note of the game's over. So, yeah, anyway. Really loved that. I loved what you tried to do with the true ending Pobaw. I loved the little addition. I loved that my Monica was on my desktop. That was cool. I love that shit. You're a cool guy. Anyway.
Yes.
If you guys want to play Summertime for yourself, you haven't played it yet. I don't know what you're doing with yourself. Stop it. Go play it. Stop. Stop it right now. But yeah, if you haven't played it for yourself, go play it. It's really good. Maybe you can catch some references that I didn't catch. And yeah. Anyway, this has been Zero. Peace.
I'm a sharpshooter.